Hello, this is Krewl here, and I'm bringing you some more Halo Reach gameplay. This time it's a big team battle playing Classic Slayer, and this is my cousin Nexus Crunch's gameplay. No idea what map this is because I don't play big team battles, so I usually play like I usually play just regular Team Slayer and stuff like that. So I don't really get chances to play on maps of this size, so I really don't ask me what the name of this map is because I would never be able to tell you. And so yeah, this is episode 9 in my Road to Black Ops series, and there's supposed to be at this point 42 days left until Black Ops, but because I screwed up and my laptop broke for a certain amount of time, for like a week or a week and a half, I'm a bit behind right now. I think I'm 12 days behind. So what can I do about that? I'm gonna be putting up a lot more gameplay within the next few days because I have a lot of it stored on my Xbox and on my computer. So I'm expecting to bring you 5 videos today, maybe 5 tomorrow, 5 the next day, whatever it takes to catch back up into this kind of routine so I can continue this countdown to Black Ops. Now, I know Black Ops is coming out soon, well, November 9th. Before Black Ops comes out, I want to talk a little bit about, what's it called? I would like to talk a little bit about one thing called Kinect. I pre-ordered it because I needed a new Xbox at my dad's house, and he offered to buy me one, so I made him buy me the 250 gig hard drive with the new slim 250 gig hard drive with the Kinect edition, which is only another $100, so I figured, what the hell, he's paying, I'm not paying. $100 is better, whatever. It would end up costing another 150 instead of 100 if I were to get it without the bundle. Sorry. So yeah, for that, I am looking forward to Kinect. It does look very, very responsive. A lot of people that I know a few people who have tried it before at like tester events, and they said it was very responsive, and that is my biggest concern. Well, not my biggest concern, because I do believe that it will be very responsive to voice, depth perception, and stuff like that, but you know, my biggest concern is that it'll be something like Wii, where a lot of people, when they played Wii, they were like, oh my god, this thing is so cool. Look how technology has increased. Look at what you can do with this thing, right? But then, after about a few months of everybody having it, it was sold out for a while, then everybody got it. And everybody was just like, whatever, Wii Sports was fun for a certain amount of time, but after that, what are you going to do with it? There's not really, like, games that are addicting enough that you'd be playing for more than let's say, I don't know, a month or two. So people started going back to Xbox and stuff like that because there wasn't that wow factor that kept you going within that system for a certain amount of time. And this is based on my opinion. Now, the reason why I think that is because when you're creating something like, let's say, like Wii or Kinect, I find that the way that they created the Wii and the Wii was they were trying to make tailored games just specifically because of the controls. And if you're gonna make a first-person shooter off those controls, that would be cool. But I find a lot of things were just, first of all, the production wasn't so good on the games that they made for the Wii. They were just like quick. A lot of they weren't like very well thought out games like you would see in Halo or Call of Duty games that took a long time to make. I find they weren't as sophisticated, they were very simple, which also adds to that. And I find maybe, you know, if they created games that a lot of people liked, like when they created Legends of Zelda, like at the beginning, Twilight Princess or something like that, it did very well. It did very well for the first, that game. It incorporated some of the aspects of the Wii controller, but it was a game that people would keep and continue to play. But I didn't find that they had so many of those games that people would, on and on, continue to want to play and continue to want to, you know, keep playing. Like you would see in Call of Duty. Also, that may have something to do with the fact that there was no real multiplayer, which is a big draw into Xbox, and I think that will also boost the Kinect experience as well, having Xbox Gold membership and playing online using the Kinect sensor against your friends or other people around the world. Oh my god. Sorry. I just think you know, if they're gonna make Kinect, like especially the games for Kinect, I believe the one thing that they have to do is create games that won't get boring, or create games that have some kind of draw into the Kinect that makes it revolutionary, but on the same time make it a game that people have been playing, or games that people are already addicted to. Like, let's say porting a Call of Duty onto Kinect using Kinect controls, or let's say, well, what they are doing with Forza is a lot of people play Forza. Well, whatever. It's probably the best racing game on Xbox. And for Forza 4, what they're doing is they're creating the aspect where it's Kinect approved, so you can use your hands and steer using your hands, which I find is very beneficial. You can also use a controller, which is something that I find, if that's how they're gonna get their support, is by doing things like that, where you get your, where they port over a very, very known game or very liked game that people play often, right? A game that's already liked, and use the Kinect controls to their advantage. And of course, having an online feature will also allow people to stay into this concept. Also, another thing that I would like to talk about is, hopefully, when they're creating these games, they're not all based on, you know, like kids. It would be, I think the main issue is if they created, like, games that were tailored to all specific age, like all age groups, or like an older age groups as well as younger age groups, because like a lot of people, especially playing Wii, all those games were for such young age groups that people like me couldn't really get into them, because it was just like, alright, I can do this Mario game, and this Mario game is fun, but what am I really going to get out of it? There's no online, there's no killing people. I prefer to play a Call of Duty game over a Mario game. That's what I'm more or less saying. They have to make games that are very, you know, teen-based or adult-based, games that include what a lot of the majority of the gamers these days use. They wanna make their audience widespread, but I think, you know, they also have to tailor it to those who are already part of their audience, which is the age group of, let's say, 10 to 30, who play shooting games, and shooting games more or less especially. So yeah, those are the kind of games that I think would do specifically well. Games tailored to more like adult kind of things, like more gory stuff like that. They also have some kind of, they should also have some kind of games like adult games, which a lot of people I think would benefit from that, and that would also give them a lot of reason for people who already have Xbox to go ahead and get Kinect. Now, Xbox or Kinect comes with a game called Kinect Adventures, which is more or less you're going around using your body to get coins in different game types, which, you know, compared to Wii Sports, I'm going to say it's similar on the sense that, like, I think it'll be a good game as like an introduction to Kinect. And they're also coming out with a few games, like there's a dancing game, there is a racing game. I don't like the racing game, but the dancing game does look pretty cool. And there's another game which is the sports game, which is going to be Kinect Sports. And Kinect Sports is what really I'm looking forward to, because it's like Wii Sports but using Kinect in your whole body. There's boxing, there's soccer, ping pong, all that kind of stuff. And when you're using your whole body when playing a sport, instead of just using a Wii remote, I think they could really, if they work towards that, like in the game, if they did already, you know, work towards using your body and making it a really immersive experience, I think it could be a game that people enjoy for quite some time, especially if it has a good level of co-op and a good level of multiplayer, which really would benefit the game. Alright, that's it for now. This is Nexus Krewl signing out. This is episode 9, 42 days left to Black Ops, and that's all I have to say for now. Thank you for watching. Bye.